Hi there, students. To ride out. Okay, this video was a suggestion from Ronan. It's quite a nice one. To ride out as a phrasal verb, particularly to ride out a storm. So if you ride something out, you continue to exist, you continue to the end of a difficult situation without serious harm. So to ride out the storm, the hurricane came and we rode out the storm in the cellar. Many American buildings or farms have a storm cellar, a cellar underneath where you can ride out a hurricane, for example. To ride out a difficult period. Many companies were unable to ride out the recession and they went bankrupt. Okay, so to ride something out, to endure something unpleasant. Originally, this referred only to ships and in a storm. So if there is a storm warning, very often ships will go into a bay or into a harbour to ride out the storm, to pass the storm unhurt, because if they're in the open sea, then the storm is much greater. So to ride out a storm is to survive hard times. The depression of the 1930s was a very big downturn, but somehow people managed to ride it out, to survive, to endure. Okay, now very often as well we have this idea when there's a storm coming that many people evacuate and they go somewhere else, but to other people stay there and ride it out, so they go through it. Yeah, there were few businesses that managed to ride out the recession, to tackle a difficult situation and survive, to ride out the winter. I rode out the winter in a log cabin in the mountains with lots of supplies. Yeah, a ship that rides out a storm, it stays afloat, it keeps going, it weathers the storm, it rides out the storm, it goes to the end. So yeah, the ship was able to ride out the storm in a very closed bay. Yeah, is to stay and experience something difficult rather than trying to escape from it. Okay, so this is the idea of rides out something, to deal with a difficult situation, to ride the crisis out, to ride the storm out. The rapid increase in fuel prices has made things very difficult for many small businesses, and clearly not all of them will be able to ride it out. Yeah, to come safely through a difficult and dangerous situation, to keep existing without serious harm, to endure successfully. Yeah, to come to the other end, to resist, to withstand the difficulties, to withstand the problem situation. So you ride something out, you hang on during a trial of endurance. Yeah, to come safely through the difficulties. We managed to ride out the downturn in the stock market. The ruling party think they can ride out the political storm. He just has to ride this situation out and hope that it soon blows over. Yeah, times were hard, but well, you just got to ride it out and do and do your best. Keep hanging on, just hang in there and keep going. Ride out the crisis, survive. Keep going. Just wait until it has finished. To endure. Particularly in this phrase, to ride out the storm, to weather the storm, to endure, to survive, to outlast. Many companies didn't manage to ride out the recession. The ship managed to ride out the storm. The new government will ride out the present political crisis. They are confident. The government are confident that they will ride out the storm. We're going to have to ride out this storm of adverse publicity. So ride out the storm. Formality. I think I'm going to give it a ride something out. 4.5. Use informally. Use in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing, but probably not in something very formal. So to ride it out, separable. Ride out the storm. Ride out.